was sharing this week with various people I was sharing with, and I was saying that grace and liberty have a modus operandi, that it has a form of operating in our lives. For an example, look, there are things that happen to you in your personal life. And they happen. Some are good, some are bad, others make you suffer. So then there are things, not that happen to you, it's that someone makes them happen to you, someone that hurts you. So then what happens? That one that is hurting you, if he didn't do it with premeditation and he didn't do it with bad intentions, with iniquity, so then that which he does to you, it works out together for you. And he is cleansed with his angel because he didn't do it with bad intentions. It was wrong that he did it, but it's going to work out for the better for you. So what happens? So hear this. So there are things that you do to others that hurt them. So then what happens? You do it to them, you're going to be disciplined. Now, if you didn't do it with bad intentions because of your condition, because of how carnal you are, for the measure you have, but since you didn't do it with bad intentions, you are cleansed of your situation. You hurt another, and the other, it'll work together for good for him. So it is a chain, because no one governs their lives here. Here the angel say that the steps of a man are ordered, and when he falls, the Lord is the one who holds his hand. Everything has cause and effect, and God is forming. For an example, I had a pastor in this system, and that guy, he hurt me. I've never heard of a person worse than him. And listen, I used to deal with people in my youth, with people that I only knew them by a nickname. If you said their real name, I don't know who you're talking about. Tarantula and so-and-so, but those people were good in comparison. They were thieves. They were also killers. They did everything, but they were good people. The problem is when I arrived to church, there they are. Especially a church that doesn't know grace. It's in grace and they sneak in. Imagine churches that don't have grace. Well, that pastor did something to me that I would cry. How could I have? I didn't expect this in a church. I expected this in the street, but not in church. But listen, now I say, perhaps he had no evil. He gave me what he had, what he understood was correct, because he was a pastor. That was his measure. And he treated me that way. It hurt me, but perhaps he was clean with God and I was full of poison. Father, discipline him. And he was calm and I was full of resentment and speaking bad of him. But today, as one grows, because that's what growing in grace means. Well, as I grew in grace, what man did to me, he did me a tremendous favor. He taught me. I learned from him. Today I have more patience to treat others because of what he did to me. So you have what happens to you, what you do to others. Everything works together for the good.